Boys and girls, lads and ladies, and everything in between. We are back with a letter from Chris. It's been almost 4 months, I think. The last video I made was pretty much at the end of February. So about February, March, April, May. We're in the middle of May. So it's been a good while. Pretty much when we saw that he was going to be taken off to the loony bin and it was his last letter, I'm like, yeah, it's going to be either like a slow drip of content or nothing at all, and we may have to just wait till July 28th when his court case is. So I was kind of right. Another person's like, oh, I get to say that I was right too. I did say there'd be a slow drip of content, if at all. It's been, like I said, how many months now? So was I making letter videos every month? No. This is the first one we've got in a while, so I guess I was right too there, buddy. It's like 10 fucking pages long. Made sure I got me some H2O. Also, for my viewers who keep up with my, it just as a side, completely unrelated, Meowsy's little baby was up here, and it looks like its eye is finally opened all the way, so it doesn't have an eye problem. It looks like it was stuck. So it has 2 fully functioning eyes. It's not all like Forrest Whitaker now with that fucking half-closed lazy eye. So I also got to pick it up, and it actually kind of sat with me rather than at me the whole time. So there's that. But on to what we all came here for, what I know you saw in the title and you clicked on it like, what? Ooh, another letter from Chris. I better get my lotion. This one's going to be juicy. Now, it says, Chris writes a letter trying to shift blame to Barb. I don't know how he would shift blame to Barb, considering he said he fucked her to cleanse her of sin and realign her chakras and auras, but let's see how he spins this to make it Barb's fault. She was a bad mom, okay? Most people who have bad mothers don't fuck their mothers. Anyways, before we start, stay hydrated, kids. H2O, 2 hydrogens, 1 oxygen. I mean, there might be 2 hydrogens, but it's that 1 oxygen that really does it for me. You're stupid. Okay. Many spiritual greetings. Ganafa Lani, Kenneth. Ishnuala. Oh my god. And to all of my followers as well. And this letter may be uploaded online. Firstly, I'm quite safe and well, and I am humble. I seriously doubt that. I am humbled and appreciative of oh yeah, we're back to this. Of the fucking, I'm Jesus Christ. Appreciative of thy concerns of my and my body's safety and health. For the time, I am not stating any further details of where and how I was the past 2 months, nor detail of my case, for even the legal system is most strict on keeping the details private and offline as well. All you need to know, regardless of the foreknown outcome, is still sticking to the I saw it all coming. It was the jailer the whole time. 40 chess. Is that there was absolutely nothing beyond soul bonding that had happened. The leak from the last July was false, and a good number of ye all should have known better with good faith, and I, instead of succumbing to the demons and devils' temptations of rumors and drama, and thus failing that divine test. There is no retcon. That is the truth ultimate. Ye, oh my god, I'm already pissed off. We're only 4 fucking minutes into this shit and already he's pissing me off. Ye all, those who are not left behind, shall have to wait until the public release of the book with my goddess log pages in it months from now in order to find out the details and further authentic enlightenments for thyself. Chris, shut the fuck up. especially with the facts present of the shifts and events that have been happening right in front of and around y'all that make the collective shift from 1218's Earth to C197's Earth. My second coming, technically it's not your second coming anymore. So you had Fanta, you had lots of comings. My second coming, not far from now, and Judgment Day upon the toxic ones and left behind, more clear and obvious to end with ye. I also mentioned the number. What's that? The second? Is that what it says? Second? I don't know. Whatever. Chris is fucking. I also mentioned the number of months when Sonichu and I were body swapped, and the months from April to October 2020 when I, in Sonichu's body, was within nanosecond frozen subdimension to further develop and harness my own powers and abilities, while doing so for my son's body and mind. I thought it said Sans. Son's body and mind. These jail months have been that very same training regime for my own god body right here. So this time away from ye all is revelations. It was meant to be. And it was then I shall return to lead you all not long from now. Here's a massive ultimate truth for ye all. Chris, shut the fuck up. Why, even I... God. You know, it's like I missed them, but I don't miss them. When I was Jesus Christ in Jerusalem, could not foreknow specifically how exactly the hour and day of my resurrection, then and more presently my second coming, is because even Emmanuel then and now, no god or goddess or anyone foreknew specifically when, period, but only the specific shift and events that lead up to that event. It's just word salad. Did somebody order the word salad? Shifts and events and exact details of the divine plan to counter and clear that event. So there is no population and universe-shattering paradox. Please shatter the fucking universe. I'm tired of living in it. In our very timeline, that would undo, kill, and destroy everything if left unchecked, and if most anyone else on Earth, at any planet or point. Now, remember, keep in mind that I'm reading this version. There is someone that printed it out, like typed it up themselves, but I don't think I would get the authentic rage and piss-offery that I would get from reading it handwritten. So here I am torturing myself. Intricate details and the specific event that need to happen. There is a chance one or more would want to counter and prevent the Earth themselves. In doing that, they would not only ultimately paradoxically fail, period, but their misintended deed would potentially throw the divine plan askew, and we would have a most difficult time and possibly lack of sufficient time to amend the plan and keep all safe and well. This is also why we continue to encourage all of you to have faith in us gods and goddesses, our divine powers and abilities to prevent the total loss of not only our universes, but our timeline as well as having faith in letting all that needs to happen fall into place for your health, safety, and benefit happen. This is also why all fanfictions have been rendered moot for the events in this timeline since August 1st, 2021, until before known time when that shall be safe. Once again, I read all that without even really taking a breath. Back to present events, I direct thy attention to World War III. Oh god, here we go. March to May, presently being cold months, does the expression "a cold day in hell" resonate to you from that fact? COVID bringing forth healthier individuals while dispelling the left behinds and shifting some as well. COVID-19 was divine. Was a divine test of faith, fortitude, and endurance, and self-motivation, regardless of the fact that here we go, we're blaming Jacob again. Fact that softness had cursed the country with it. Also, the other facets I previously mentioned, including suddenly becoming ritualistic and random animals suddenly appearing in random places. They're like Pokemon. You get shiny encounters and just pop up out of nowhere. As Caden has relayed for me, I have foreknown World War III as why My Little Pony Generation 5 being manifested. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Manifest in 2020-2025 was premature, and My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and Equestria Girls Generation 4 was needed to continue to season 14 and no less. If the world ends, it's all because My Little Pony didn't stick with Friendship is Magic for another 14 fucking seasons. Damn you, Hasbro! 14 and no less. My and Night Star Sonichu's intervention, and 8 to Hasbro to resume My Little Pony Generation Force. Is he impertinent and ultimately beneficial for... No, shut the fuck. Hi everybody. I hope you're all enjoying this as much as I am. I've truly missed doing this for everyone. As I have stated in writing personally before, my help and input remains on the table in greatest light power, humans of Hasbro. And for your money, greedy employees, and executive sake, I divinely urge you to take up on the period. You better keep it. Friendship is magic or the world's gonna end. I am serious as I appear authentically in the more recent photo, and then some. I think he's referring to the photo we saw with him looking more somber, where it looks like everyone's like, maybe he grew up, maybe he's been humbled. It's like, no, I seriously doubt that's the case. Should ye all wish for further confirmations and premonitions input to confirm these truths and facts, consult with an authentic, highly enlightened, powerful psychic, including Helena and Pikachu? We'll say Pikachu. Spunky the Hyena Doom, and Molly the Medium, or your most local authentic psychic. Couldn't you just have Mewtwo take over and have him tell everyone? Because, you know, Mewtwo's real. Now for the most... Oh god, here we go. Now for a most truthful and revealing topic that actually shall confirm a number of details from amongst thy thoughts and don't 08 8 2021 fan fictions that I may share now. The history facts about Barbara Ann Weston Chandler, or some of anyway. Had any of ye actually helped and talked with her in person before today, ye would have got the aura resonant confirmations and similar or other truths. And do not troll or bother Joseph Cole Smithy or Barbara for more details or anything. I tell ye all no. Yeah, this is similar to trust me, bro. I tell ye all truest and facts, sure as when Barbara, at age 2 years, laughed at her silver paint-coated daddy after he survived falling off the roof of their house while painting it. As sure as when their cow was killed by a donkey, literally. The Sunday homemade meals with chicken, mashed potatoes, cornbread, and butter, and green beans. Stanley Weston finding their daddy dead on his horse-pulled wagon not far from a convenience store in Red Oak, Virginia. It was a stormy day, it was. So Barbara had been born and grew up as a child, number 5 out of 8 in the Weston family in Red Oaks, Virginia on October 1st, 1941. Her life was a redneck, simple country one. She had mastered sewing, mending, and making clothes and other farm life facets and church-going habits. To note, there are similarities and polar differences between her past and mine, respectively, and as I write and note to ye all. In her schooling years, especially in high school, Barbara was very, very high intellectual, yet she always was a cheerleader for a time, was also a cheerleader for a time. Barbara had 2 boyfriends in high school, one of which was Tom Ashby, which had gone fairly well, but Barbara had planned to leave for college, so ultimately she broke the relationship, and Harriet Weston took Tom for her own. I think that's a Tom. Now, during high school and prior, Barbara's sisters had spread rumors of her calling her a slut, but Barbara never had sexual intercourse. Not until she met me. It's like, but you were born. Oh no. She had sexual intercourse before, but she never had sexual intercourse till she met me. It's like, shut the fuck up. She never ever even masturbated. It simply never ever dawned upon her to do so, and it was not against her religion either. Comparison, she dated, yet I was naive on the subject of dating and healthy relationships, and I masturbated during our respective high school years, and I was too focused on education to ever seek a relationship or sex, not counting the friendships in that. Over her adult years, Barbara had attended and graduated from college, and before meeting Mr. C, Robert Chu, Barbara had 7 ex-boyfriends, counting the 2 in high school, and between numbers 3 to 7 and Mr. C as well. They all were rather selfish types of men, and in their testosterone-occupied selves, they each had never really cared for her pleasure when it... Oh, God. That's when I stepped in. I showed my mom what it really meant to be pleasured. Care for her pleasure when it came to sex. To them, it was more for their pleasure and generic reproduction intentions. Jerry and Mr. C aside, they were love 'em and leave 'em types. Jack Smithy was number 5, and the damned trucker loved Barbara and left her with Cole. Also to note, after 5 epic failed relationships on her part after finding Mr. C, Barbara, in her own words, married him because he owned a house, and yet theirs, with I under their care, was a ship that lasted with some genuine love. Comparison, Barbara had selfish exes with actual in-person relationships and a few weddings. I had hardly anything beyond friendships and authentic, and the relationships I had that went anywhere prior to these days were distant, online, and fake. You know all about that, Chris. I define generational trauma, a noun, a trauma one experiences from the past experiences, and aura resonance vibrations from the biological parents or legal guardians that can either be beneficial or sabotage, depending on the parents. Please tell me this is almost over. I'm reading it, and I want it to be over. I should just end it here. It's like, if you guys want to see it, just fucking look it up yourselves. No, now as one may hear from Joseph Goldsmithy's testimony of Barbara as a mother, he had seen and experienced emotional manipulation, some lack of better care. He even called her a pathological liar when it came to asking her about Jack Smithy and other details from his perspective. No sugarcoating and blunt here from me. All this and no blunts? Chris, you're tearing me apart, Chris! I think after all this, we deserve a fucking blunt. In fact, if I knew this was gonna happen, I would have gone out and buy some some hardcore fucking liquor and fucking drank and read this at the same time. I need something right now. My years, Barbara was caring, but remained some distant emotionally and mentally. She had emotionally manipulated me at times. When I told her of my intentions of going to a convention in another state, she did threaten suicide of herself. She also had raised her voice to me in upset and anger, especially when it came to money. Gee, Chris, maybe because you spent all the money on fucking shit. After the jeez, and you wonder why. After the paid sex with the kind Cherokee woman in April 2012 in May, I told Barbara about it, and Barbara literally proportioned me for proposition me for sex by telling me I'll take shit that never happened for 1,000, Alex. By telling me I would like to have sex with you myself, Christian. Come on. Come the fuck on, Chris. No one is gonna sit here and fucking believe you. No one is gonna... And in one aspect of her unconsciousness, Barbara had considered me being a replacement for Mr. C after September 6, 2011. So yeah, Barbara in a way did become an emotional burden on I. Chris, shut the fuck up. It's like I don't want anything bad to happen, but I just can't imagine. Just every time I read these, I just hate the guy more and more and more. We all know that Barbara did not say, I would like to have sex with you, myself, Christian. Get the fuck out of here, Chris, with your stupid fucking bullshit. Yet, in despite of the situation, I have personally written to Helberg the story of Barbara and these and similar words and truth. Nobody had interrogated her because of her age. The legal system, am I right? Am I right? Up top. Please tell me. Oh my God, praise Satan. It's almost over. Oh my God. Now you all know. No, we don't know. Like I said, this is akin to some dude on Twitter. Trust me, bro. For now, until my safe... For now, until my safe return to all of ye and the light powers divine, I remind thee of one of the new commandments and introduce to ye all a couple more of them as inscribed. Okay, 15. Thou shalt not thou shalt not comment online or offline in hatred, spite, falseness, or without any words of criticism that aren't intentional, genuinely meant to be supported for actual improvements. 14. Thou shalt not hate thy neighbors or others that share any similarities in race, ethnicity, interests, or whatever else with thee. And thou shalt not hate thyself for any of these traits or interests either. 21. Wow, we're really skipping, aren't we? Thou need not feel pressured nor obligated to pursue sexual relations, and among all who pressure and talk continuously about sex, please do not speak on and on. And thou need not feel obligated to listen to that. Oh, well, I guess I can stop right now. Do not listen if thou feel uneasy around others when they speak of which. For sexual relations are better when thou and thy partners actually feel appreciative and open and not pressured by others beforehand. And lastly, to Engelhart and anyone else with the same or similar ideals, now is not the time to make any lolcow wiki pages on anyone who does not already have such on them, including celebrities and politicians, for at these immediate times the collective shift and greater events are on and happening, and ye need to be observant and enlightening for thyself, as well as recognizing and dispelling any and all remaining dark, demonic, and devilish influences from deepest within thyself and thy unconsciousness. And for now, my individuals and followers alike, I farewell. Work diligently through hard for ye all. Be safe and well. This Jesus, Christine, Western, Chandler, Sanchu, God's Blue Heart of the Commodore. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Chris, go fuck yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. Chris, just go fuck yourself. Comment below. We know that Barbara never said that shit. I'm actually also surprised he wasn't begging for money, but you're a piece of shit, Chris. You're a piece of shit. Now you're trying to put blame on Barbara, and you know you can, because she's not in her right mind. She can't. If we asked her, not like she'd be able to answer. It's like, did you ever say this? Because she's not in her right mind. So you can get away with it. Well, not get away with it. You think you're gonna get away with it. That's why you're saying that. It goes from, oh yeah, I fucked my mom because I was cleansing her and realigning her chakras, to, oh, my mom asked me for sex. Bullshit. You know you're fucking lying, Chris. Everyone knows you're fucking lying. You're a piece of shit human being, and I hope you stay in jail for a long time. Honestly, I hope there's a fucking continuance in July. I fucking hope so, because you deserve to be there. That's all for me. Probably, maybe get another letter before the court case. I don't know. But whatever it is, we'll see when it happens. That's it for me. You know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.